going to say it how it is. The worst part about cooking dinner has to be the cleanup. So we are taking a few dishes off your plate with this easy skillet meal. I'm with Andrea Clark. She is sharing the recipe for unstuffed peppers. It's great to meet you. Great to have you. I first read that last night as I was going over show notes as stuffed peppers, but no, they're unstuffed.
Yeah.
Unstuffed.
So normally when you have stuffed peppers, you put all the stuff in your peppers and you bake it. But this takes that step out of it so that you have dinner a lot quicker. And I have kids, they don't like the pepper on the outside anyway, so why throw it away? So I just incorporate it all into one dish.
This way they can more easily, and I have picky eaters too, so I'll commiserate with you, they can more easily pick around it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
It's a one skillet meal, which we love. Dish duty got lighter. Let's go. How do we do this?
Okay. So first you start, and I've already started here, but you put olive oil in the base, and then you just cook your peppers and onions. So
Andrea's been making everyone starving this morning already with the smell that's wafting down the halls of KSL.
Yes, you're gonna dice your peppers and onions. You could do that ahead of time too. I am a big ingredient prepper, so I dice peppers. Like if I've got 2 or 3, I'll just dice a bunch and toss them in the freezer. And then when I actually make dinner, they're right here and ready to go.
So when you're in dicing mode, you're thinking ahead, planning ahead, freezing ahead. And I think there is this movement right now. I mean, you seem like someone that's already on the ball, not catching the wave of this movement, but I think women are realizing in order for dinner to be a successful experience, it's got to start well before 5. Like if you can prep it earlier in the day, it makes for an easier dinner time rush.
Yes, I'm all about meal planning. I'm like passionate about that. I plan my meals and then I don't have to worry about it because it's 5 p.m. You're not going to want to stress and make dinner, or you end up getting takeout, spend a lot of money, right? So,
I want to be you. I want to be passionate about it. I'm trying. All right, so this is going.
Okay, this is going. Now we're going to take that sausage in the bag here.
Okay.
So again, I prep this ahead of time. I buy sausage in bulk. This is like maybe 3 to 5 pounds, and then I cook it, brown it, and I put it in a bag and freeze it.
Look at you.
So that I don't have to do this ahead of time. Again, I'm shortening the steps.
Absolutely, you
and
are.
It's already thawed here, sitting on the counter.
And even if you're not as up to it as Andrea, this is still a fairly quick come together. I can see.
Yeah. It would take maybe 20 to 30 minutes if you browned and cut everything, but I'm cutting this down to maybe 10 minutes. So now we're gonna add some spices here.
Okay, we're spicing it up.
You wanna grab the teaspoon there.
I sure do.
And then we'll...
What do you got going?
We've got garlic powder
I'll
and
take over.
oregano.
And doing a ½ teaspoon of each?
Yes,
okay.
½ teaspoon.
There we go.
I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit. Stir it up.
Let it go. It's smelling even better than it was, if that's even possible.
A lot of stuffed peppers have like tomatoes and like a tomato base, but this is more of a cheese and sausage base.
Ooh, yum.
So let's see, we're gonna grab the rice first.
Okay.
Gotta think, usually we're gonna sit here and let this cook for a few minutes, but magic of TV.
We say that a lot, the magic
fast.
of TV. We don't have time to let the sausage cook. I'm kidding, it's pre-cooked. We're good, we're good, we're good.
You're gonna want a big skillet as well when you're doing this because
so the thing goes as with the Chex-Mex bowl rule is you always grab a bigger bowl than you think you need.
Now, this bowl is almost too big for me stirring it around, or too small for stirring this around, but it works. And it will cook down a little bit as we go. So we're just gonna stir this, and you grab the Parmesan cheese, it's the cheese right there.
You ready for it?
Yep.
So we're getting cheesy, which will just add that creaminess, right, to the flavor that we've got going on.
I mean, this is why my kids actually love this meal.
This is why your kids will eat peppers.
You've got cheese, you've got sausage. It's like a yummy dish.
Can't go wrong.
Okay, now you kind of cover this and let it heat up a little bit, but we're gonna just make sure it's all mixed up here. And then we're gonna make it a little fancier. You don't have to do this step, but I like to add some sliced pepper on top for
Sometimes when
crunch.
people say that, I take it as a personal challenge. You don't have to do this, but guess what? Now I'm gonna, because we're gonna be fancy about it.
Yeah.
Oh, for a garnish, I see what you're doing.
Well, and I still like a little bit of crunch. When you have stuffed peppers, you have a crunchy pepper on the outside. It's been baked, but it's still crunchy. And with my kids, we call this firepower because they're all into Mario.
Oh, yeah.
So
I like it.
We're just gonna slice a bunch here.
So you've got some boys.
Yep.
Yes.
And we just put this on top as kind of a garnish.
Yeah.
And then when I dish it out, where is this cheese? When I dish it out, then I just put pepper on each plate.
Sure, everyone gets a slice, a ring. Everyone gets firepower.
Yep. Now you just cover it and let it all meld here for a little bit. And you could let it sit there for 10 minutes or 5 and you're ready.
So I think the cheese slid us right into the family-friendly category, right?
Yes. Cheese, sausage, they won't even know there's veggies in there.
Anytime you can add, what, cheese, ranch, what else is on our Make It Family Friendly?
Ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah, I mean, there's tricks, there's ways.
Yes.
All right, Andrea, where can we get more recipes and ideas from you?
I'm on Instagram at A Purposeful Home. So I'm there and you can find recipes and any sort of home tips and making things quick because we're moms and we got to do it quick.
Yes, I love that you told me during the commercial break your goal is to simplify the mom life.
Yes.
And we need that. So thank you for those kind of tips and advice. We'll link you over to Andrea from our website where you will also find this delicious smelling and I'm sure tasting recipe for unstuffed peppers. Great to meet you. Great job.
Thank you.